All right, now we're going to try this fiasco through OSB and see how this works. So we have a Randy Santel video here, and I mean, this is my area, right? Philly cheesesteaks. We have quite a few places in our area to do big giant cheesesteak challenges. And one of them, you know, I'm not going to say their name, but I do believe that every time somebody beats it, they increase the size of it. Because originally it was supposed to be a 4-pound cheesesteak plus a tray of fries. And the last one we attempted locally, it wound up weighing almost 8 pounds. So, I mean, take it for what it's worth. I mean, cheesesteak's an easy food to eat. And Randy's a big guy, so I'm assuming he's going to be able to eat this no problem. And he loves Radim, man. He's always commenting about Radim. I guess he's from the Czech Republic. It looks like he's got Kyle V Food there, or a game night named Eli. And on my glasses, I can't see. I'm freaking blind. So he's showing the Wall of Fame there. People that did it. Let's get into this. We'll fast forward here a little bit. Not a whole lot of fries on that tray. But don't get me wrong, you tear into a cheesesteak that's this size, it's a lot of work. So, Amoroso bread, quality roll. It's made locally here in the Philadelphia area. So, already drinking a lot of water. The meat must be hot. I have the sound off. Ooh, looks like I got a pound of American cheese there. So, cheesesteaks are great food in the Philadelphia area. Everybody says, oh, go here, go there, do this, do that. And I've been living in this area my whole life. And what I'm going to say is, if you're in the Philadelphia, it's like if you're in Italy. You're not going to find bad Italian food in Italy. You're not going to find a bad cheesesteak in Philadelphia. So if you're in Philadelphia, if you want to try the touristy spots, go ahead. There's only a slight difference in them. Some of them start making in-house bread now, which has changed the game a lot. South Philly. People making their own cedar rolls and stuff like that. But the Cooper Sharp has taken over the cheesesteak industry in Philadelphia like nobody's business. So, yeah, I mean, I guess you got to get a little handsy with this. Yeah, I know people just rip and tear into this. He's being a little delicate here. And I guess he's using the liquid to push it down. Yeah, there's beard meets food. But yeah, Randy, I said it before, Randy's more of a casual eater. And no, I don't know how much I don't see the timer on there anywhere, but yeah, he's already taken his time wiping his face, and that's a lot of people. It's a good turnout, and he does a good job promoting these things. So I'm assuming he's going to finish this because 104 ounces is well within his capacity. I can't. I wasn't paying attention. He stood up. I mean, it looks like he's on the thinner. This is a thinner side of Randy, and the thinner side of Randy usually dominates these, 8-pound challenges, which is probably what that is, 8.5. So, yeah. So I hope he comes back into the Philadelphia area. I want to try and hook up with him and at least introduce myself. We've emailed back and forth a couple times. Good dude. Monster amount of followers. I think he's close to 2 million now. But there's so much like food challenge content on the internet, and a lot of it's bad. Randy does a nice job trying to talk a little bit, interacting with the audience or the crowd that's in the establishment where he's at. But yeah, I mean, it's a big giant onion rings. But I mean, there's not a lot of onion rings or fries on that. The cheesesteak one of the cheesesteak challenges around me is that same size tray with now I believe it's about a 5.5 to 6 pound cheesesteak, and they set it on top of a mountain of French fries that covers that entire tray. So, and I think that's a 45-minute challenge or a 30-minute challenge. I forget the time on it. But again, it's just not a hard food to eat. It's just so much of the same thing over and over and over again. You know, and a guy like Randy, who's more of a relaxed type of eater, where he's not in a hurry to get it in, I think that, you know, that hurts you in the long run. You know, I haven't seen this video yet, but I imagine when he gets towards the end, he's going to be working to get this in. So he's 11 and a half minutes. I'm assuming this is a 30-minute challenge because he's working on 12 minutes. He's 12 minutes in now. And, yeah, he's probably still got another, you know, 3 pounds of food on that tray. He's already looking around. You know, you don't know if he's looking for Diet Coke or looking for help. When he does that little head twitch, that means he's working. And he's when he stands up, he's really in trouble. Because he does these challenges on his knees, which I don't think a lot of people know. Yeah, it's a big tray full of food. Same thing over and over again. So let's fast forward here a little bit, see where we're at. We got the Randy chance going. He's not doing bad. If he was struggling, he would have spiked that piece of sandwich like it was a football in the end zone. That's one of his big moves. When he gets towards the end of the challenge, he's got, you know, 6, 8, 10 bites left. He'll pick a bite up, take half of the bite, and then throw it down on the tray. So, yeah, cheesesteak's good food. If you're ever in the Philadelphia area, you're not going to find a bad one, like I said before. I'd unmute this. Let me see if we'll unmute this so you can hear me. You know, the sound's bad when I just tried to unmute it there. So we'll leave it muted so you can hear me and we'll watch him. So he's 25 minutes in. Yes, he never asked for a Diet Coke unless he's got Diet Coke in a cup. I mean, that, for some reason, all these competitive eaters like drinking that diet soda because of all the extra carbonation in there. And I don't know. I get the fact that it burps, but, you know, I don't know if it makes room or not. So it looks like he's going to wrap this up. It'll be another win for Randy. I don't know when this will be on his log. But 104 ounces. That was the cheesesteak. I don't know what it weighed. Wonder what it weighed with the fries. So, watch another win for Randy Santel. I'll leave a link in the description below to this video if you want to go watch it with the sound. And if you're not subscribed to his channel, like, subscribe and set those notifications. Because even though I think he's been at this since 2016 or 2017-ish, he still pushes content. So if you're into this type of stuff, Randy and his I guess it's his fiance now, Katina, they both push content. I mean, I'm not a big fan of how they go to an establishment and beat them up for 2 challenges on the same day. I mean, as a business owner, you know, I think that's a little wonky to go in there and hit them up for. I mean, that cheesesteak probably cost the restaurant, cheesesteak and fries probably cost the restaurant $20 to make it. Not that that's a big hit. But still, you get 2 of them doing it back to back. That's $40 plus the drinks. You have all those people sitting around. You're hoping they're buying stuff, you know. So looks like you had a little dessert item there. I'll have to go back and watch that with sound and see what that was. All right. I mean, Randy Santel, big a fan. I would say as far as food challenge internet guy, entertainment value, he's, you know, I think he's on the top rung of the ladder at this point. I mean, Beard Meets Food is good. Joel Hansen's good. I don't like the voiceovers, you know, and both Joel and Beard do a lot of voiceover time. So, but eventually I'm going to get to their videos too. So hopefully this works out and, you know, pick up some steam. This is Frankie Float for the Feeding Frenzy. I'll leave the link for my channel in the bio below. Thanks for checking it out.